Hi everybody, I am live today. Today we will be coloring from black and white 100 palettes. I haven't been around the last 2 days because I've been having some problems, and some of you know, one of my thumbs, one after the stream happened on Monday, Tuesday, I started feeling it was Monday, I started to feel some hand pain, and then it swelled up, and then this finger just swelled up like a freaking giant balloon. I've never seen it swell, so I had to have it drained, thankfully. So thankfully, I was able to fix whatever it was. But today we'll be coloring this picture from 100 black and white patterns. This is by Sunlife Drawing. This is only my second book. It's basically like patterns, mandalas, and things like that. Things that people typically like to see in their books. So now this is a Tamnet glitter pen. We will be using glitter pens. We will be using gel pens, markers today. And stick around till the very end of the stream, where there'll be a nice little surprise at the end. So here is G18. It was just, what happened was my hands swelled up. And so when your hands swell up, you're like, it's not a good thing. I went to the zoo, I think, on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. And then, I wasn't feeling very good. So then this finger, swelled up like a giant balloon. And I've never seen it swell up like that before. So this is G18. This is a Tamnet gel pen. This means it's a glitter. So we'll be using multiple markers from multiple sets. So don't think that it's all going to be just gel pen. It's going to be a mishmash of things today. This is red. And of course, I have a blotter page behind it. Even though the paper is black, you still need to have a Yeah, I just got a notification from Mario Rubio. He's coming out with the new books soon, so you know how that goes. I love Mardell's books. I need to color in one of them again, so hopefully I'll color sometime soon one of them, but I have to be kind of like, when you're in the mood to do it. Normally it's the same as the mascara and the Serena book. Always when you're live, they hi May, that they always call you. Robin's Egg Blue BO2. This is a Copic. I'm feeling much better. My the swelling has reduced, but I don't know what caused the swelling. So I don't know if it was related to the pencil use or it was just that I was dreaming and coloring too much. You guys know I got a new camera to film my flip throughs, but it didn't go too well. So I was like very disappointed in the resolution. But someone told me clean it, change the resolution, play with your resolution settings. So next time I try to film, maybe I'll play with the resolution and see how the resolution goes on that. Because I do want to take more of my Magical Serena. I do want to do more diamond paintings. I do want to do more. I want to get back into filming color and chats. I mean, we do a lot with the live streams as it is, but this is the green G18. I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff. I cleaned out a lot of my inventory already for my reading books. Like some of them are yellow, so that made it a lot easier. This is a Tamnet gel pen. Isn't the refill on this? No. This one came with refills, but I've already started going through the refills already in this set, so I still have some refills, like not everything yet, but you're very welcome. This has become one of my new favorite colors, G27, but we'll talk about that later. This is going to be marker and gel pen. And that's going to be many different markers, probably a couple of different gel pens too. You're very welcome, Michelle. And I'm now doing 3 diamond paintings. One is the roses. I'm doing that as a snack size. Then I'm doing the little angel one. I went to this diamond painting company called Vanilla and Cinnamon, but they're really vanilla diamond painters. But they're small. They're so small. They're smaller than 30 by 40, and it's 20 by 25. So I was kind of disappointed by this. The small size. It is a full drill kit, but it's really. Well, this is also going to be a color you'll hoard too, because this is the first page I'm doing in this book. Yeah, this is only my second Sunlife drawing book. Believe me, it's kind of funny. I only own one Sacha and Sacha Diva. I only own one Color by Number book, 2 Sunlife drawing books. And no, I do not own any Belva family books. I know a lot of people like them, but so. You guys can't really see how shiny this is. But maybe up close you'll be able to see how shiny it is. And this is G27. Well, sometimes you have to cut down your big trees because if you don't cut them down, they become dangerous if a storm comes, like that storm that we recently had, that hurricane Isaias or whatever his crazy name is. Can't even pronounce it correctly. But he did a lot of damage. Like if you walk along Water Street where I live, you see the destruction by the water. But even still, they're probably cutting down the tree for safety reasons, Michelle. It's probably a safety and liability issue. So if they don't have the tree, that's very nice of you, May. Oh, I gave Michelle a diamond paint in May from Heart Full of Diamonds. I bought 2 of the same exact. Okay, that's bigger than I don't think I would do that size, a big size like that, personally. But my favorite size is the one that I'm working on right now for Magical Serena. So I'm doing 2 snack size diamond paintings. The little angel, which is 20 by 25, which is really tiny, and then 30 by 40. I didn't think they made them smaller than 30 by 40. So then, I don't think she has a light pad yet, Miss May. That's the only thing she needs. The light pad, and then we'll see if she likes it. I don't think she started it yet. You might need the light pad because the light pad will make your life a lot easier. Just saying. Hmm. Hmm. Fluorescent pink. You know what? I'm gonna take those pretend and jump comes out. I have to now. Pretty sure I have taken them all out. Where did I put them? No, those are the fireliners. Those are the colored pencils. But I always like to have a light pad just in case. Yeah, I have my 10-inch gel pens here. I forgot I put them here. All my gel pens are there. My fine liners are in the other case. And I'm also trying to do what's called a use it up challenge. So some of you see I have some Cali arts here that I was working with. Oh no, this is a Copic. So I was using some of my old Cali arts in another picture. So I'm trying to use up what I don't use anymore, or as much as I can use. So that way I don't feel like I wasted the supplies and wasted my money on things I don't really do. Um, One more thing. There's one more thing I need, and I saw it the other day. Now I can't find it. The story of my life. 10-minute gel pen refills. The refills. Well, some paintings I don't need it, and some paintings I do need it. Like in my little one, the really small one, I don't need it because the symbols are nice and bright for me. But in some of the darker areas that I needed, like the Victorian Moon one, I couldn't have done that one without a light pad. I tell you, I swear to God, that painting just was crazy. And you know which one I'm talking about, guys. That one I couldn't have done without the light pad. I was so happy I had the light pad because I don't think I would have been able to do that one without it. Darker kits, you do need it. G18 again. Tell you something right now. This looks easy. Well, at least you have a terrace. Some of us don't. Some of us just have our living rooms. Exactly, Miss May. not all companies are created equal. My favorite four companies, honest to God, my favorite four diamond painting companies is Diamond Art Club, Treasure Studios Art, believe it or not, Heartful of Diamonds, and Sana Direct, which is a Amazon company, but they're based out of Amazon. Those are my four favorite companies, diamond painting wise. Sana Direct, which goes to Amazon, because you're getting some nice stuff from them. Diamond Art Club, I love. Uh, Treasure Art Studios and Heartful of Diamonds. I usually start off at the bottom right or the bottom left. Depends on where I'm sitting and where the light is hitting. Mm-hmm. Isn't it nice, the diamond in there? Now this is G13. Yeah, they have good canvases, Heartful of Diamonds. They're one of my favorite companies. There's lots of like the Allison Snow was a hold on guys, I'm just gonna go in and replace this G13. Well, what is this? G13. Now this is the Tamlet gel pen. This is the glitter. How do you do that? I've probably never seen this done before. G13. A lot of you have probably never seen this before, how to do this when you refill them. Diamond Art Club is a very high quality kit. And I mean, their kits are like really great. I like them because they have everything in them that you need. Even though they're a more expensive company, you twist this off like this to take it off the gel pen. This is how you refill your gel pens. So even though this has stuff left, it's not coming out, so I have to make a replacement in it. Then I put it in like this, take this in. I'm going to put this on the top of the old gel pen. Then I'm going to shake it like a marker to get it out. Christmas is not that far away, but that's the nice thing about the Tamnet gel pens is that they come with refills. But when I run out of all the Tamnet gel pens, I'm probably going to order from another company just to try them. They're okay. They're not my be-all gel pen. The company I really wanted to order from is no longer around when I had gotten these 10 knits a few years ago. These were like the closest markers that gel pens that I could find to the ones that I had before, which were like really glittery and really, really pop. This was way before Pentel Sparkle Pops showed up. Who here saw the new Demeter Victoria books? I swear, Demeter Victoria has some great books, but I think they're becoming like Jade Summer. Every other week, it's a new. It's like every 2 weeks, it's a new two books. So, oh my God. Well, there were no new books, so I was like, oh, good, a little bit of a breathing room. Nope, nope, can do. Yeah, but they're very expensive. They're like like $60. That's a little more than I would have spent. Ash lavender. This is a Copic. I did tell you we would be using multiple markers to do this. And they're very in price point too, like you'll see companies like GBFK come. I don't have anything from them yet, so it's just, for me right now, my thing is filled with diamond paintings and I can't get any more until I get rid of at least half that box. Maybe one day I'll be like Ann and go, listen, I'm gonna sell some diamond art cups because I have a lot of DEAC kits in there and I don't know if I'm gonna use them or not. At the time I thought I was, so who knows? I'm finding that I like the nice size that I got from Treasure Art Studios, which is a 40 by 55, which I kind of like that size the best. I'm finding that's the size I like the best, not the big giant poster size. This is Pastel Blue 67. Don't be drying out on me. These have dried out very quickly. I've already gotten rid of some skin tones already in this set, so that's how much I use them. But at least I know. Here's the thing about markers. If you're like me or if you use markers a lot, this is one area that the Copics and Flicks and anything that's a refillable marker has over the budget sets is they can be refilled. This book has some really interesting patterns. You guys may have seen a flip through of this on Ann's channel. No, they don't. But we have to see what Michelle likes. We have to see if Michelle likes diamond painting. Oh, remember, Michelle, you can buy the custom pens, the ones like this. Here's one that I got from KSO Crafty Designs on Etsy. If you're like me and you have hand issues, I'll tell you right now, because I have hand issues, I like a thick pen like this, because I call it the thick pen. And I got this from that Drill Pen Frenzy, which is another store on Etsy. This one I got from Drill Pen Frenzy. The thing is, I like because of my hand issues and my carpal tunnel, I like a thick pen because it's lighter in my hand. This I can use too because it's not a thing. So they come in different colors, different sizes, different variations. And then if you really like it, you can join Stephanie Sebastian's Patriotic Beauty group. There she sells blanks and she does auction pens and pen blanks. She drops pens to be given out in her Facebook, but you have to pay for them. She tells you the prices up front. They range in price. Then she auctions off pens too, so keep that in mind. She'll tell you what the starting price is, but the auction pens usually start at $40. So. But there are a lot of places now that you can get specialty pens on Etsy. Or you can do what somebody did, what Anne did. She got a mystery from painting from a cat ear, and it came with a really nice drill pen. I think, what was it, like $25? I've seen it go for the mystery diamond painting. And they come with a really nice diamond painting. Really? I think a lot of people got this book. Really? I'm kind of I kind of started a little earlier because I don't know when my mother's going to get up again. And I know she's going to be like, Pentel, Sparkle Pop, we all know. This is funny. On some of this paper, it comes out purple, and some paper, it comes out blue. As you can tell, I love these. But like there's three or four colors that I use the most in this set, so I'm always like buying 2 or 3 sets of this. So I've already gone through 2 of these pens, and I've already gone through like 3 or 4 of the red one. So that tells you how many times I buy the sets. That I go through these super fast. Not all the colors, but some colors more than others. I wish there was a way we could buy the individual pens, so we wouldn't have to buy the sets. I am too, you know. It was just a matter of I was like, okay, who's on, who's not on, and I went on anyway. I was like, I'll go on a little bit before lunch, so if my mother wakes up and says she's hungry, I'm gonna have to stop the stream because she's gonna want to eat, guys. And I'm like, I'm tired of dealing with her nonsense. And she's been like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. You notice that some of the paper in this place, some of the pages are white backgrounds, and then some have black backgrounds. So, well, no, they all have black backgrounds. My mistake. They're the most vivid ones I've seen of all the gel pens. But first we will see, Robin, if Michelle likes diamond paint. If she does, then she'll have to get specialty pens. They are fun to do, aren't they, Corbin? We might get done with this today, we might not. But I get bored doing the same thing more than one stream sometimes. I also posted down below where you can purchase this book. If anybody is interested, you could get this on Amazon. It's a Sunlife drawing book, which I was kind of surprised they had one like this because most of their books are what you call color by number. They don't really do a whole lot of color by number. Future. Corbin, everybody is a little bit different in what they like to do with their books. I'm no exception to that. Okay. Don't understand why this is so dry. This needs to be refilled. These are the old refills, not the new ones. Hold on, guys. I got to refill it. Oh, Miss May, I want to show you the new Copic refill. For those who don't know what the difference between the old refill is and the new refill is, this here is the old refill for the Copics. This is the only color that I have that's a new refill. So if anybody is... So that's what makes, honest to God, Corbin, that's what makes Copics a little bit better than other markers is that they're refillable. You don't have to do that. Good evening, Dimitri. Everybody say hello to Dimitri. He's here, so. Okay. I'm so glad I got that refill at Blix last week. And after you're done putting the refill in your Copic, shake it. I have a lot of the old refills. I don't have a lot of the newer ones. I just wanted to show people what the new ones look like. And I think like they have half of what the old ones did. And yet they have the balls to charge us for the same amount of money for the tip is dry. When the tip is dry, you have to do this little trick with it. I don't like when my tip dries. Oh no. See, that's what happens when the tip is too wet. See, it just ruined it. And I messed it up right here. You guys can't really see it. See how nice it is. See how nice it is when it's has all the ink in it. You know, some people will argue, well, you shouldn't use your Copics like this. But you know what? They make mine, so I'm going to use them however I see fit. It's not that big of a mess, you know. In the pictures, it won't show up as bad. So guys, I'm looking for color and I can't find it. It's always when you're looking for color, you can't find it. You know, I think it's more important to have, you know, for me, I think one of the things is if I mess up, I mess up. But you know what? I'm not going to obsess about the mess. Because once you start obsessing about the mess, then you're not going, nobody's pictures are ever 100% perfect. Keep that in mind when you're doing that. Be a one heat. Nobody's picture is ever 100% perfect. See? Now we're going to do green. There it is. Mint green 56. Yeah, that's called heat. It's not as well known as some of the other purples or the violets in that the Copic set, but it is still a nice color. There are a lot of nice colors. Green, mint green. And I tell you, Tanya and Mary and Belinda sometimes introduce me to new colors that I otherwise wouldn't have known about. But in some ways, you can use YouTube to help you find things that you may not know you need or look for. Yesterday, I had a really tasty salad. It was so nice and tasty. But I chose what to put in there. Like it had beets, carrots, tomatoes, mushrooms, grilled chicken. No cheese because I didn't want cheese. Thank you. No, thank you. She usually does two books, right? Jade Summer, if I'm not mistaken, she usually brings out two books every week. The rest in pink. There's pinks in this. Red. I'm gonna do red here. And then in this color. G13 and G27. Really? I'm kind of surprised because most of the Sunlife drawing books, as far as I've seen, always have pink, and some do the what is it called? The Color Questopia books. You know, I've always seen them have it in the books. Did I turn this on? Sorry, I wasn't sure if I had my portable air unit on or off. Because sometimes I have it on and sometimes I don't. During the streams, I like to have it off because it interferes with my voice. That's odd. I would think in those books that they would have them. Sometimes you have a vision of what you want to do with the book. Hi, Carol. We're coloring from the Black and White Patterns book by Sunlife Drawing. It's called 100 Black and White 100 Patterns. You need to have pink because like pink is like a lot of people have a lot of pinks in their sets. Never heard of No Color by Number book not having pinks in there. That's ridiculous not to have pinks in a Color by Number book. No, 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 no. Yeah, guys. That's a little trick you can use when the gel pen doesn't work. You're using the gel pen like I haven't decided yet. So they also has markers, and I'm also entering this in. I'm probably entering this also in Color Your Void too. If you guys are not familiar with what Color Your Void, it's hosted by Lovella and Kylara. I don't think Kylara gets enough credit for being the co-host because we all go to Lovella. But what the challenge is you pick let's say you have pages in a book, but you haven't finished anything in it. So it's the first page that you color in it. Well, I think it helps that I have a lot of markers and a lot of gel pens. But as time goes on, I will get less supplies. The thing I like about coloring with markers is it's much easier to color with markers than pencils. I think I know blasphemy. I started off with the for pencils and then I got into markers. But once I went back to doing pencils after doing markers for a while, I found that I colored differently with my pencils. And sometimes coloring in another medium will help you with your primary medium. Did anybody see those black pencils? Somebody got black Faber-Castell pencils. They looked really nice. Does anybody remember what they were called? I did see the Feliciano pencils, but they're expensive. And I already have enough pencils as it is. Lily, it's nothing against them. They are kind of pricey. But you have to subscribe to them every month. And you can't stop it. It'll take you like 3 years to own the whole set of 500 pencils. Thank you very much. I don't need 500 pencils. I think Coloring Queen was the first one to find them. Go back in Coloring Queen's videos and you'll see the Felissimo pencils there. G18. Fluorescent pink. Sorry, guys. Light RV21 and RV29. This is light pink. I'm not a fan of Ortiza products anymore. You know, when they first came out, I loved them, but now I'm like, I got their fine liners still, which I still use their fine liners to a point, but I still like my Staedtler fine liners, but the Ortiza fine liners are fine. Um, since I wasn't using my Ortiza color pencils, I gave them to Michelle. But I have plenty of pencils. You know, teach their own, Robin. But for me, it was more about, looking through what I had. You know, I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm looking through what I have. What do I need? What can I live without? You know, I'm at the point. And that's a really weird point to be at. This is RV29, another one that's dry. This is a color I use excessively. Hold on, guys, while I refill this. As you can tell, this is like one of my. I've been getting more into patterns lately, and I don't know why. Some people would argue that they're easier to refill to do, but they do have a nice color selection, and they're not expensive. Like sometimes you go in and see supplies, and you're like, "Oh my god, oh no, tissues, napkins." All right, guys, I'll be right back. See, this is the only color that I make a mess with. guys about that. I have to go out downstairs and get the little wipes. This is what I use to clean up the Copics when I'm refilling it. Too many, but that's okay. Yeah, I know you guys didn't see it. That's okay, May. Guys. So whenever you refill in a red Copic, it's like, it can be a nightmare. Sorry about that, guys. It just happens sometimes in the stream. I don't understand why some of my tips don't come out very good, and then other of my tips do. This marker is weird. I'm going to have to find another color similar to this. So I'm going to have to wrap an alcohol wrap around the marker as I'm doing them now from now on. Now you see why I don't use my red Copics too often. They are very, very messy to refill. This is the only color I struggle with. We'll do another color. We'll do this and these during that, and then we'll do another color for the other ones because this is getting messy to do. Sometimes you have to reapply the ink to your tip because your tips do get dry with the Copics. So, and also your tips can get really, really worn out really fast in this. We're going to use ash lavender. Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm going to have to really wash my hands well after this stream is over. Ash lavender B22. That's a frayed tip. I'm going to have to replace this tip. Luckily for me, I have extra. Tips do become frayed sometimes. So you see this? This is a frayed tip. So that has to be replaced. And I don't have my marker nib, my marker tweezer to do this, so. So I went on there. I can find my marker nib, which is somewhere here. See, no, this is the tweezer for the diamond paintings. There it is. I think I have nibs. I'll show you how to do this. These are replacement nibs. Everything can be replaced. You take one in. See, I just took the nib out. To this, then put the nib in there. This is how you replace the nib. That's what you do. Then you shake it really well once you replace the nib. That way, when you have the nib, you can do that. Then you will have a purple. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to have to put the ash lavender on that. Hold on. Don't worry, guys. We'll just put because it's a new nib, I can do this. Sometimes you have to wet the nib. That's okay. RV21, where's my green? Because we have to do this on the bottom now. So Here's the green G16. Not my neatest piece, but it's okay. I like it. Sometimes you have to let your mistakes go, you know? It's just meant to be fun. Not every piece has to come out perfect. So, 126 fluorescent pink. So let's do the purple, the ash lavender. We've all seen how to do the See how much easier it is with a tip that isn't frayed? Thank you, Corbin. Hi, hi, sexy Shara. How are you? Light pink RB21. I think the black backgrounds make these patterns pop more. Not to say that the white ones don't pop, but when you have a black background, it tends to pop the image more. This is the light pink, guys. Don't ask me to feather because I've never learned how to do that technique with markers. I've seen it done, but I've never done it myself. I know, we just have the red here, so let's hope the red don't make us go crazy. You have the tweezer. Everything is so much easier when you have the tweezer. Shake it. For whatever reason, the main tip is not working very well. But this tip is working better. And then I like the reds, which I didn't have such a hard time with the reds and had the hole in my hand. So next week I'll start doing another giveaway, guys. I was gonna do a giveaway, but my hands are all screwy, so I don't want to screw it up till after my. I Miss May, we're having problems with this marker. It's just, so this is what we did. Copics, Touch News, gel pens, Sparkle Pops, and oh, thank you, Colvin. You can tell I have to wash off my hand because of all the red ink that happened on it. This is what I use to clean, like if I get any marker ink on my hands, or when I'm refilling the Copics, I always have an alcohol wipe on me because, and then I can clean my hands easier when it's in the sink. Just, because this is an alcohol base. This did come out nice. I like the gel pens in it, and I like the fact that it has a black background. So we are finished with this picture. So thank you guys for coming. Sorry about the mess with my hands and the red ink disaster. So thank you for coming, and I hope to see you probably sometime during the weekend or maybe next week. I don't know what the schedule is going to be. So we will try and do one tomorrow if I'm not busy. Everybody have a good day and have a good weekend and stay safe and be smart. Bye, everybody.